Cool. Thank you for shopping Picture Displays. This scanner comes in these parts. You have the wireless receiver. All it does is receive a barcode. When you scan the unit, the barcode appears in your editing software. You receive the scanner itself. It should come with some battery. If not, you could use your USB cable, connect to computer, and it will charge. You should be able to then turn it on. When it opens, come with this welcome screen. And this 2 button is what you use most. This is next, this is up. We click on go to next screen. And the most used button is 9 that allow you to toggle between different options of device from a USB disk to a bar gun and other options, calculator, so on and so forth. One thing you want to do before everything else is go to number 8, run your settings. In case your device doesn't come in with English setting, this is how you would go to set your system setting. You can change your language in number 5 and change your date and time in number 4. We're going to quickly introduce you. Number 1 is you would check inventory in, 2 check out, 3 is move, 4 is borrow and pay back, 6 is inventory check, which you will be using a fair amount, 6 allow you to browse your inventory, 7 manage your inventory, and we introduced 8 and 9. Now we're going to show you how, real quick to get out of the way, how this wireless receiver works. You basically connect tight of course, and then plug it into your computer. We're going to run a quick scan. You have to set, if you just click on scan, it doesn't do anything. You have to go to number 9, the setting tool, select a bar gun, and use either a wire gun or wireless gun. In this case, we're already connected. We can do either way. I'm going to try this wireless gun for the fun of it. I'm going to scan this unit. Okay, you see the pops right here, and it shows this particular number. And if you format this unit to numbers with 0 decimals, it will look just like that instead of scientific look. And again, our email right here I want to show you is cs@picturedisplays.com. Phone number is 630-296-4190. Feel free to let us know of any questions. We're going to quickly demonstrate how this system works. To begin, you want to go to the software which is provided to you. In this software, I want to introduce quickly the layout. You have the device right here, and you want to make sure when you operating between your device, the import-export tool, which is simply a conduit between your device and your spreadsheet. Make sure your device is connected in here, and to do that, you go to option 9 and select 6, U-disk. I'm going to close the pop-out. This device now shows here. If you have multiple units here, meaning you have some other external devices, you want to make sure which one is your scanner, and then select that to operate that on. To begin, you want to have some initial data, your basic format. Let's say you have your barcode, you have product name, you have, say you have a Chicago warehouse, and here are the quantities. You may have other warehouses. This is totally optional. And primarily, you want to focus on one warehouse. And you have your SKU number, units of measure, location, cost, and price, if you choose to include them into your data. Once you have your proper format, I only have 3 as an example, of course. You probably have 100 or 1,000. You can then bring those into your import-export tool. Before you do that, You want to click on check import data and do a configuration. The configuration, again, selection should be import configuration. And I'm going to bring this down a little bit so you can see. Okay, right here, barcode name amount, and you allow you to do file warehouses is defaulted. And I happen to have them in the same sequence, just logically simple to understand. They can be in different sequence, you just have to map them correctly. But allowing them to be in the same sequence is simple in logic. So once you're happy with the setting, click on save and then exit. Then you can click on start, make sure you select check import data right here. This brings the data here into your software. Look at here, there should be some data here, but you want to really override that with what you are importing. You want to click on import, locate your file, which is this file. There's a warning. Once you do so, the old data will be erased. You'll say, yes, that's what I want to do, and exit. And then this is the results. You can also edit, change this data if there's any error. Then you can exit. Next thing we want to do is bring this data from the import-export tool into your device. This is the second option called import product list. You want to make sure your device is connected right here, then you'll do a start. Again, a warning, you'll say, yes, I want to bring this data over. Take a couple seconds. Now it's done. Now that we have armed the data into the device, how do you know it's in there? We can take a look through browsing stock. You'll see you have 3 products, 1, 2, and 3, and quantities. We're going to look at this product, and this is the barcode for that product. We're going to, let's say, we're going to run a quick receiving. Essentially, option 1, assume we're receiving some of these units in a recent shipment. We're going to click on scan. Now we're receiving 1 unit. I'm going to receive a few more. Okay, and then we enter. And this is all good. We're going to, now we have 3 more units of this particular product received. As example, we're going to bring this final data into the import-export tool and then into a spreadsheet. And here's how you do it. Click on number 3, export inventory list. These will bring the data from your device, like a checking in or out, into your computer. We click on start. We have to connect the device first, of course. 9, 6. It connected. Cross this out. I'll do a start. You tell you this location, and you can copy and paste, or you can just locate that yourself in your file browser. Which is right here. Okay. For instruction purpose, we're going to do this. It's under this folder. This is the data. You want to drag this to Excel. We received 3 units. Now this particular item is 4 units. So this is how it works. Next, we're going to show you how to run a inventory check. Now, before we do that, we want to run the configuration first. There are 2 inventory check options. One is simple, the other is database. Simple has letters data. The database one allows you to do a whole bunch of fields. Now, click on configuration and select this export DB. and just go through the field. You can define how many fields you like. In this example, we're using nine columns. You have barcode, name, and amount called a field, meaning defaulted. It must be in here. And then you want to map your Excel data, desired Excel data, column headings. I just use the same name to make it simple to understand. And then you can add your own special fields. I have serial number, so on and so forth. Last but not least, I have another field which is required. You have to give this warehouse a name. You can call it Chicago, New York, whatever you want to, but in this case, I just call it a warehouse. So save and exit. Now you can go to your device, take your device, certainly unplug it, and go to your warehouse, do your inventory check. Would it be option 5? And we are selecting database inventory. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
Adjust. Okay. We're going to database inventory. It's going to ask you to select a warehouse or create a new warehouse. In this case, we already created one. We're going to select the list. You'll see the warehouse name is called 222. Now, if you want to create a new warehouse, it's fairly simple. Click 1 and put in names. And this pound button allows you to toggle between these numbers and text or letters. Okay, so assume we're done. We're sticking to number 2, and this warehouse, we click enter, and then we can do your do inventory number 1. And assume this is the only item we have in the warehouse. So we're going to scan this thing. We scanned 4 times. Now it shows 4 units. Now you see there's a choice here that's corresponding to these fields, and it tells you this is F3. If you click on F3, to give you an option to key this number in. Let's say we actually found 6 units. You can just do 6 and then do enter. Now we have 6 units of this particular product. This is the inventory check results. We're going to bring this data into the import-export tool, then into our computer. Again, before we do that, we have to go back to 9 and do a 6 disk until this device shows up right here. We're going to select the export database inventory and do a start. Now, if you have a lot of products, this may take a little while, but we only have one, so it's simple in this particular example. Once again, you copy and paste this, or you can locate the file folder directly if you're comfortable with that. This is the date for it. This is the warehouse 222, and this is the one we just did. We bring this to Excel. We find out our inventory result are 6 units of this particular product. And this is it. If you have any questions, let us know. If you have custom development needs, let us know. We'll be happy to give you a quote for a moderate fee to accommodate your business needs. Once again, thank you for shopping fixture displays. If you like our products, we really can use a good review. If you don't like it, let us know. We'll get you taken care of. Thank you.